Hi there, you're very welcome. This is Aisling Mooney, and this is your reading for September. And I have the Fairy Tarot deck, Doreen Virtue and Radley Valentine. Now, I've already chosen the cards today. Unfortunately, the camera stopped working, so I had to record the first part of this reading again. So, I don't want to do the whole deck again because the cards I picked are the cards I picked. So the last three are already, the recording is already up, and it's just the first two. So there was 5 cards. The month of September is actually going to be quite an incredible month in terms of the opportunities that we get to have a look at stuff from our past and to release and let go. No, that doesn't sound exciting. It doesn't sound like something that we really want to do, but there's a wonderful opportunity in this for love, self-love, for boundaries. Anyway, so the first card, I picked 4 cards, one for each week, and then one overall card for the month of September, just to give us the overall theme and things that we need to look at for the month. And that card is the 6 of Summer, which is a beautiful, beautiful card, and it's children or childhood. The return of people or romances from your past, remembering events differently, in a better or worse light than how they really occurred. So that brings to mind for me the summer that has just passed, and I spent time with my kids. I deliberately took time off this summer, and I had advantages and disadvantages. The advantages were that I got to spend some time with my kids. I got to create some great memories. The disadvantages were for me is that I couldn't really work, it wasn't really available to do my online stuff. And that was a conscious decision just to see how that would pan out. And I have realised that it was quite a struggle for me not to be doing my work for the last 2 months. So I'm raring to go now in September, but I have noticed that I literally need to bring, if I don't have the time alone, then I need to create time when I have my kids around where I can do these videos. Now I've just gotten 10 minutes, so I decided to just do this quick video here now. But so this, the 6th of Summer, is about, this is going right back to ancestral healing. It gives us an opportunity to connect in with loved ones, but it also it gives us a chance to heal karmic stuff, ancestral stuff that's gone back even 7 generations. So it's a really beautiful gift, September. So in the overall theme of it, if you think about, sometimes when we look back on the past, we either remember it with rose-tinted glasses, or it can bring up old grudges or resentment or anger or stuff that we've been holding on to, sometimes even for years. A memory or an incident or something that happened that's still causing us pain, still allowing to cause us pain. Maybe somebody did something and we haven't forgiven them for that, or we could have done something and imagine that someone hasn't forgiven us. So there's an opportunity in September to, whether we like it or not, to look at that stuff. That stuff will come up. So it'll be, maybe somebody might come to mind that you haven't thought of for years, or an incident might come to mind. You're thinking, why am I thinking about that? It's good. It's giving you an opportunity to release, to let go, to really look at it and get the lessons from it. That's one of the most important things that I do with my clients is help them to look at a block, look at something that's causing them a challenge now, and look at where that might have started in their past, and just help to release that, to look at it in a different way, and to get the lessons from that, so that they can bring them forward into the future. So there's a lot of letting go, a lot of releasing. And the first week in September is the Ace of Summer, and this is just a stunning card. And it has the lion in the background and the dove in the front of it. So the dove is about connecting with loved ones that have passed. So family members, friends, and people that you have loved that have passed over. They're still around, they're still looking after you. And this is going back to a grandparents' generation. So there's some connection there, some opportunity there for you to connect in with your grandparents to release something from your past. And this releasing will release back 7 generations. So a brilliant opportunity. And the line here is Ariel, but it's also Haniel, Archangel Haniel. So there's a huge opportunity in September to connect in with Haniel and to create boundaries. You know, you think about the lion, the lion's boundaries are very clear. So working with this energy this month, you have an opportunity to create fabulous boundaries in your life, to release, to let go, to finally stand up and say what's acceptable and what's not acceptable. So this has been happening for me coming into August, so it's probably been happening for you as well. And maybe something that has been fine, you've been absolutely fine with, could be a person, it could be a situation. Suddenly, it's like you woke up one morning and you think that's not fine anymore. I don't want to do that anymore. I don't want to go to that place. I don't want to be with these people. I don't want to eat that food. I don't want to take this route to work or whatever. So whatever it is, but something has already started to shift and will continue to shift right through into September around just this opportunity to look and to release a negative behaviour, something that has been holding you back, just to release and let it go. So it's already a fantastic month, September. So the second week in September is Unity, and it's do the right thing for the right reason. Compare traditional versus now approaches to see which works for you, and a spiritually minded community. So yeah, there's something in here about your teachers and your elders. You know, when I used to practice Reiki and I used to teach Reiki, one of the 5 Reiki principles is honor your parents, your teachers, and your elders. And it's a beautiful principle. It's a daily principle that people that practice Reiki live by, and it's about honouring the people that have gone before you and honouring the elders and your coaches and your teachers, and for anything that you want to learn. You know, if you want to get from A to Z, talk to somebody who's at Z and learn about the challenges and the trials and the successes and every step that they took to get to Z. You know, you don't have to start out on your own. You have a whole community of angels. If you join my community, Transform with Angels, you have the Facebook community. You have a whole community there of 700-800 people that are available to help you in your life right now, support you and encourage you every single day. So there's something about the second week of September. You know, you'll do a lot of releasing, a lot of letting go, and there's a lot of love coming with that. And with that love, your heart is opening, but you need to get some support. So if you felt unsupported in your life, September, the second week especially, is a month for you to ask for help, to reach out for help, and to see what support systems you can put in place to help you to live the best life that you want. You know, for me, September is a fantastic month where I'll actually have some childcare again. You know, the kids are all back in school. I'm back to work. I love my work. But so it just depends on what supports you need in your life and in your business. And the second week in September will give you a chance just to reflect and just to put systems in place to help you. So it's really beautiful. And if you haven't got yourself a coach or a teacher or a mentor, especially if you're a light worker or a holistic spiritual practitioner, really consider getting yourself that help. whether it's a group or community, or whether it's one specific coach or mentor. Support is one of I couldn't do any of the work that I do if I didn't have the support of my community, of my students, and my mastermind groups. You know, the people my peer groups where I'm supported, and then my coaches and mentors and teachers. So just to be aware of that, it will really come up to the forefront. Excuse me. And September is a really great month for people where they start to it's like a new year almost, so where you can set in place your training for the year ahead. So I'll certainly be signing up for some things around nutrition. I'm already in a couple of training programs, coaching programs. So, you know, and there will be some new stuff that comes up for me at the end of September, which I'll jump into, and that's going to be for you as well. Third week in September, 3 of Winter. What a beautiful card. Reach out to others. The same theme. Reach out to others for comfort and love. You will grow stronger from the situation and sadness that will heal with time. So, you know, we are in a little bit of, it's this talk about Mercury retrograde, and there's a lot of fear around the way it's explained. But for me, what's showing in these cards today is that the first 3 weeks in September are huge, and Mercury retrograde ends on the 22nd of September. The first 3 weeks in September are a huge opportunity for all of you, for all of us, to release the past, to let go, and to grow and step into the person that we're meant to be. It's absolutely stunning opportunity that we have. Sadness that will heal with time, and you'll grow stronger from the situation. You couldn't make this card any more beautiful. And reach out to others for comfort and love. So that theme is continued. It's that support, asking for help. It's one of the most simplest and most beautiful things that you can do for yourself, and it's also a gift for the person. Think about how good you feel when you give somebody help from the heart, when you help somebody out that needs help. Think about how good that makes you feel. I know, and I have my own clients, and I see the results and the miracles that sometimes happen for them. It just opens up my own heart, you know. And just think about that, how you feel when you help somebody. The third week in September is going to be huge opportunities for you to reach out and to help, but also opportunities for you to give that gift to others. So really think about that and open yourself up to that and allow that to happen. Wow. My God. So the last week in September is the 10 of Winter. What a beautiful card. The resolution of difficulties. Everything is resolved. So there's a lot of shifting and turning and sifting in the first 3 weeks. And the last week is resolution of difficulties. I'm thinking the last week in September I'll be in Brussels with my mastermind group, and I'll also be running a workshop with Marcia, the colour therapist, and colour and energy healer. She's just magic. So it's going to be a perfect opportunity if you're in Brussels actually to come along and just to shift any of this stuff that's come up for you in the month of September. So if you're around Brussels, consider that. And I think myself and Marcy will be running a couple of webinars, live webinars throughout the month of September as well. So it all seems to link in with this opportunity to release. So it has the resolution of difficulties, a weight lifted off your shoulders, and the end of an addiction or codependency. So this month, I cannot stress this enough, is going to be incredible in terms of our spiritual growth and an opportunity to really, really release long-standing and even ancestral and karmic stuff that's been going on for years and years and years, for centuries. This is an opportunity in September to release and let go. And the promise with this card from the angels is that by the end of September, in the last week of September, you will start to feel amazing. So whenever you listen to this or watch this video in the month of September, and if you're feeling a little bit overwhelmed, or if just stuff is just not going the way you want it, or some old stuff from the past is coming up and you're like, why is that coming up again? It's good that it's come up. coming up so that you can finally release it and let it go. Stick on Disney, Let It Go, that song, and just belt your heart out in the kitchen, run around with the kids, and just really embrace this beautiful opportunity that we have in September. And if this is the start of our September New Year semester, I can't wait to see what comes next month. So I love you all. Thank you so much for listening. Please comment below and have a fantastic September. Bye.